Welcome to the Carols of Christmas. Each day leading up to Christmas, I talk about a particular Christmas carol, explaining some of the history and background behind the carol, and then finally I sing a verse of it for you. Some will be familiar, and some probably not, but they all point us toward the true reason for the season, our Savior, Jesus Christ. My name is Michael D. Young, and today we're going to be talking about We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Try not singing it with emphasizing the second word. We wish you a Merry Christmas. It's very hard to do. So it's a traditional English Christmas carol whose author and exact origins are unknown. Instead of focusing on the events of the Nativity, as many carols do, it takes a lighthearted look at holiday celebrations themselves. Now, one thing for the modern listener to remember is that the word pudding in the British vernacular of the time, and still today in many places, simply meant a dessert, and not only the kind you might find Jell-O selling today. So when they say, now bring us some figgy pudding, that just means a dessert that's made with figs. It might look more like a little cake. The song is believed to have been written in the 16th century and was originally sung by carolers who would go door to door to wish their neighbors a happy Christmas and to collect food and drink in return. There was a period in England in the 1600s when the government banned the singing of carols in church. So to preserve these beloved songs, people took up the door-to-door strategy, singing for their friends and neighbors. And it wasn't bad if your friends and neighbors offered you some figgy pudding on top of that. American choir director Arthur Warrell is thought to be the first person to actually write down the carol in around 1935. He performed it, his version of it, for the first time on December 6th of that year with his Bristol University Singers under the title A Merry Christmas, West Country Traditional Song. In his version, however, Warnell changed it to I Wish You a Merry Christmas. Though the singular didn't catch on, as you can imagine. We always sing, We Wish You a Merry Christmas. It's much more fun when it's a large group of people. And it doesn't really make sense to have one person going door to door, caroling to people. The idea is that you get there with a bunch of your friends. No one knows exactly where he heard the carol, but he eventually ended up with a copyright for his version. It was widely published in 1939 and performed the next year by the BBC Singers over the radio, which helped bolster its popularity. It's since become a popular Christmas standard, whether on the radio or by front porch carolers. And so a little bit of We Wish You a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin, good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you for listening, and may God bless us, everyone.